Hey, welcome to How Are Marbles Made. This is the Marble Avenger bringing you another great video. Let's go ahead and start at the back. Got to feed in the base glass into the hot furnace area. Take a look, it is a molten lake of nothing but glass. You got to run to the back periodically and keep the tank full. Dave breaks up the glass, gets it ready to go, puts it in the buckets, brings it over to the guys on the side of the furnace where it's extra hot. They take it in little scoops, put it in the front of the furnace so that it'll mix with the base glass, get on the outside of the marble, and go down the chute all together and form those awesome swirls that we're all so used to seeing. Usually it takes about 3 scoops of each color, and you're feeding in color every 15 to 20 minutes or so to make sure you're getting some pretty awesome colors. Dave, he is a master mixologist, making sure all them glass colors will mix together. If there is a problem, he's right there, keeping it going, dropping new colors in, new designs, making sure that we got the best marbles possible. Now, all those swirls are formed by the furnace design and the cutter design. You see that cutter chopping off molten globs of glass as it comes out the spout from the furnace. Once it hits the rollers, all they do is turn them into round balls, spheres, marbles, whatever you want to call them. As they go down the rollers, they cool. Once they're at the end, they're cool enough to go down and cruise all the way to the quality control people. Dave counts on his team to keep an eye on things, make sure that the rollers are adjusted correctly, the speed is good, that they're not getting big globs of stuff bouncing around, possibly clogging stuff up. They got to pull it off, get it out of there. Keep the machine working, keep it rolling, paying attention at every minute. Sometimes you get real lucky and have a celebrity like Barney C, Eddie C's dad, show up. Puts Dave in a real good mood. Now we're on to our quality control. People down the end looking for cracks, misshapen stuff, anything that could be wrong with the marble, pulling it off, putting it off to the side, getting it out of there, making sure that we've got the most beautiful marbles we possibly can. You guys are diligent about watching every single one of them. Sometimes you got a lot of defects, sometimes you got none. It just depends on how it's going, how you got your heat right, you got your adjustments right, is the glass mixed correct. A lot of factors that can go along with it. Take a look right there, he's pushing the marbles out of the way and all that steam coming off. See, they got some heat gloves on and a pair of tongs, and your hands still get super hot. Those things are coming down a couple thousand degrees when they come out of that machine, so gotta be real careful. Once everything in front of you looks really good, then you're gonna open up that little flap and you're gonna let them go into the bucket that you're gonna save. Once you do that and that bucket fills all the way up, you take it to the back and drop it into one of 8 giant barrels. This is what the girls are seeing right there. Those marbles are real hot, colors haven't come in yet, and that's inside the big barrel. Crazy hot. You won't see colors until the next day. Lots of marbles being made right there. Once you cool the furnace down the next day and look in, you see it was a big molten lake, literally, of glass. And here's our final result. Dibs. Did a little play on words. Dibs was a marble game back in the day, but we also used the first initial of all our last names. Don't forget, follow me on Facebook, Marble Avenger. Got to break it up. Don't forget the spaces. MARBLEAVENGER. Also, keep an eye out. I'm going to do a video on our most recent run, the Hidden Treasures Cherry Bombs. with the experimental, never done before red base,